Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and whatever else is watching, my name is Nick and we are playing once more Dragon Quest Builders 2 for the Nintendo Switch. In a previous episode we actually got around creating a bath and some toilets for our, residents in this game. In this episode, I actually, now that I have enough poop in my inventory, I actually want to do something else before I will do Wrigley's and Saffron's quest. In that sense, I am going to go into some optional content, which is not marked by quest markers. We've already seen one of those and I mentioned that I would deal with them later. Well, later is now. The first one we are going to deal with. This optional content is... Actually, they are the super strong monsters. Every chapter, every chapter has a 2 to 4 monsters that are considered super strong monsters. These are kind of the super bosses of those chapters. They are harder than most other enemies, although not impossible. I recommend being around level 5 before you deal with these monsters, because in terms of damage that you're doing and the weapons that you have at the time, that is way better. Although you could already start fighting them and beating them from the beginning of this chapter, though. You just need to you just need to know how to dance. And, of course, you have to be patient with the low amount of damage that you're doing. As soon as you hear this song, you know you're dealing with a super strong monster. This is, I think, the regular battle music for Dragon Quest. For the random battles when you get into one. Of course, here the battles, ouch, aren't random. Oh! Watch out for the poison attack. Also, this is the Illerpeller, super strong monster. I recommend taking him on first of all the super strong monsters. Because for every super strong monster you beat, there is a prize. And the Illerpeller prize is, the best one this chapter even has to offer. Come on, almost there. We almost got through it. Of course, Malroth is the one that does the most damage. But as long as you can, dance, you should be able to do something as well. The prize for defeating the Illerpeller is a poison needle. And the poison needle is fantastic. The best weapon you can actually get in this chapter. Let's place this one down. Build the poison needle. Actually, the barbed blade has an attack of 28 points. The poison needle only has an attack of 20 points, or plus 20. Which makes it seem as if the poison needle is weaker than the barbed blade. However, as you can also probably read, can cause instant death. So with each hit, a dice is rolled on whether it instantly kills an enemy. It probably isn't entirely insta-kill, it just does a lot of HP points of damage in that roll. And also with every hit, like normal, there is a dice rolled on whether your hit will be a critical hit. Which is hidden here, but with the poison needle, that critical hit rate is a lot higher than with the barbed blade. Which makes the poison needle just so much better. Unfortunately, you cannot... how do I say it? You cannot give the poison needle to any of the residents. They won't accept it. But it does make it so much better. Poison needle requires 1 night soil. That's why I had to wait until the toilets were done before I got it. And also because I wanted to do all the super strong monsters in one sitting. In one video. So now we will be going to the other super strong monsters. And the other one, the second, we've also seen already. However, back then it was only in a distance. Not as close as with the Illa Pillar. And we need to go through this here. Actually, last time we went over there to the Bodkin Archer. And we saw him in the distance, but this is a little bit faster to go around here. Also, if you want to have more kelp or scallywinkles, well, nowadays you don't actually have to. Ooh, here you see a lot more of those bubbling sea sand, where you know there are scallywinkles in them. But the residents pretty much find scallywinkles for you and kelp. This is the other super strong monster. And this one will also give us a nifty prize. And you know, whenever you see the black cloud happening, that is the insta-kill effect actually going in. And the reason why I get the insta-kill effect or the poison needle first is because the insta-kill can also trigger on... You know what? I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, but I do need you. Can also trigger on the super bosses. I unfortunately once had it happen that within 3 strikes the insta-kill on a super boss would trigger. Unfortunately that wasn't recorded, so I can't actually play this for you, and that's so sad. The insta-kill effect is less likely to... the more stronger the enemy is, the less likely the insta-kill effect is actually triggering. And you only get the critical hit rate. Ouch, ouch. So, yeah. Ooh. I am hoping I still get it before the... No, it's not getting red. Ouch! Are you kidding me? Why aren't you going after... after Melroth? Why are you trying to hit me? Is it because I have this poison needle? And I do a lot more critical hits? Well, at least I got him down eventually. This is the Tortoise Shell, the best armor you can get in this chapter. I'll be building that one a little bit later though. At least, yeah. Well, no. Actually, we need to go the other way around anyway. So I can also stop by Furfield Farm first and build me those training talks. Hello. Damn! In such a short while, it already got me that many gratitude points. Wait. Weren't the training talks supposed to be under here? Or do I have... no, the Tortoise Shell is under this. I could have made it back there. It requires bones. Well, okay. At least the bones are useful for something. And grass fiber. It has 23 in defense. Our current equipment only has 5, so this is really a big jump upwards. However, you look so ridiculous in this. I really don't like the looks of it, so, and that is why on my first playthrough I actually didn't use this one. I will be getting through leveling some other equipment that also does some damage reduction. However, and that one is something that looks better, and I was also using it pretty much. Okay, the third and final one. But now, yeah, let's keep it. The third and final super boss we can find in this place. A little bit hidden away here. And that one is an orc. Well, an orc chieftain, for to be precise. You know what? Where's my bed? Before those specters are showing up. And also to restore some health. Maybe it's better to actually take a rest first. Although, now this guy is awake. And it will be harder for us to sneak up on him. Oh well, Geronimo! Yeah. This guy pretty much has the same attack pattern as a regular orc. However, he is a lot tougher. Come on. Oh, now he's stuck in the mountain. That is... You saw that! You saw that, didn't you? That was the insta-kill effect taking place. Damn, yeah! This is what I wanted to see. That is why I chose to do the Illa Pillar first and get that darn needle. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I thought I was going to have a longer fight with that one. But no! The insta-kill took him out. I wish the insta-kill also worked on the crab. But hey, at least one of the two. Well, the previous when I just tested it without recording it, I actually got both of them. But damn, that was some good fighting. Look at me. And an Yggdrasil leaf is what we got. We didn't get any equipment. However, we got a consumable. You can use this once. A leaf from the world tree harboring prodigious powers revives and restores you to full health upon death. Automatically used if held. And that includes being in the bag. So if you have him in the bag or if you have him in the item bar, that doesn't matter. The only way this doesn't work, it doesn't trigger, if you put it in a chest. Then the Yggdrasil leaf won't work to revive you and restore you full health. I usually kinda like to collect them and not use them. Yeah, because death actually is rather inconsequential in this game. So that's why I always store them actually in a chest or so that I don't accidentally use them when some kind of slime or mollusk kills me because I was way too overconfident again. Where do I have a chest? Well, this is a chest. Guys, you have some kelp and you have some... Oh, they have been eating the scallywinkles. Okay. Don't need you anymore. I probably... Why are you guys always spending time in the... I knew it. I need to grab this again. And I need to grab this. The rest can stay in there. I need to get me some more seeds to fill this out. Yeah, go beat that orc again, probably. However, now with the super bosses defeated, which actually was quicker than I thought. I thought I would have had a longer battle, because I calculated the insta-kill effect not to trigger on any of them, with my luck. But fortunately it did trigger. So, yeah. It's time to look at what Saffron and Wrigley actually have for us in store. First up, let's see what Saffron wants. Hello Nick, I must say, ever since you brought us to your farm, life has been just one surprise after another for me. Everyone is growing crops and indulging in the fruits of creation with great big smiles on their faces. Does nobody respect the children of Hargon? Not in this place, lady. Really now? Saffron? Are you still pretending to hate building? You're not fooling anybody. Oh, you're right, Lillian. It's true. Seeing everyone growing these crops is making me hungry. I want to make something to eat. Nick, I have it on good advice that if you put wheat on a bonfire, it turns into something rather delicious. This is once again a reminder of putting food on, cooking food to get new stuff. If you've been hoarding cabbages the entire time and eating only the raw cabbages, yeah, you might want to switch up with the wheat as well. And put it on the fire, because it gives you delicious bread. Oh please, Nick, won't you make some bread for me? Even I'm ever so hungry. Although, besides wheat, there is going a lot more into bread, baking bread, because the dough actually also requires some water and, well, other stuff, I think. A few salt and that kind of things. Wheat itself doesn't actually create bread alone, because it's just a powder. You have to mix it in a dough. Oh please, Nick. And I instantly did it because, you see this thing? Oh, it's so delicious. Sorry, that was mean. I'm sorry, that was really mean. Goodness me, Nick. Did you really bake a loaf of bread? The High Priest Hargon will surely strike you down for such a sin. Although, could I? Honestly, Saffron. Nick went to all that trouble to cook you a meal, and this is how you thank him? Yeah, a little bit on the wrong place. I'm sorry about my sister, Nick. She's very grateful that you made this loaf of bread. and she would be even more grateful for a little taste. May we? Go ahead. Thank you! Finally, something to quell the thunderous rumblings from our stomachs. I'm sure you could make all kinds of delicious dishes from the vegetables you've been growing here. If I were a builder, I would try putting anything and everything on a bonfire. Who knows what wonderful new meals you might invent? Yeah, it's kind of a little bit redundant at the moment now. Here, take these for the bread. More wheat seeds, although we have a complete field already. But I'm afraid I cannot offer you any more assistance than that. I cannot abandon my faith in the children of Hargon so easily. Oh, Almighty Hargon, spare me your punishment. I pray one day I shall see the builder's works reduced to rubble. Saffron. What are you punching? You were asking me early on why you were punching air. Now I am asking you, why are you punching air? She does have another quest. However, before I'm gonna do that quest, I am actually going to talk to Wrigley. Because, well, now that we have poop and a toilet. Hello there. Handsome. I heard something interesting from Malroth, so I did. He tells me you two met a Botkin and did him a favor. Says he worked out how to make worm food in the process and all. It's blimey brilliant news! Why didn't he tell me sooner? If I didn't know better, I think he only had eyes for making fields, and he ain't given a single thought to them grassy meadows I love so much. Actually, no. Actually, I was waiting until I got the right materials. Like, you don't want to know what you're eating. Seriously, you don't want to know. But I ain't going to give up that easy. I'll do me ma and pa and dear mas and pas before I'm proud. I'm going to turn the whole island green. I'll need your help to do it though, Nick. Worm food's made from grass seeds and night soil, right? Oh, you do know where it's coming from. Or at least you know what's going in them. Do you also know where it's coming from? Do me a good big favor and make me one of them balls of worm food. Plunk them down somewhere away from your fields, and I'll turn the area around them into a lovely little lawn. If you're wondering where to get your hands on night soil, look no further than that pot in the tiny room he made. Oh, you actually know the entire story of where it's coming from. Well, it's your food. It's your intestines that is eating shit, so don't worry about getting your hands dirty. He can clean them up with the towel you put in there. Are you kidding me? I always thought those towels were used as toilet paper. That people are wiping their asses off. Aren't they wiping their asses off with those towels? Then why would I use those towels that other people are using to wipe their asses with? Actually, why would people use one single towel for all the people in the entire village? I think this game could use some actual toilet paper. Sorry about that. Don't worry about it. Oh boy. Well, these guys have been busy, considering the amount of hearts we got here. That's been something. Okay, so back to creating grass worm food. Also, now that I have more worm food, I also wanted to go over the worm food and what it pretty much does and how it works. You know what? Oh, I only have enough for 8. Well, okay, then 8 it will be. Should I insta-kill the dead? Oh, I love this poison needle. I love it. It's such... Oh, it's such a nice thing. Okay, you can plant worm food, and as I already told once before, I can also change the worm, the food or the thing, well, the area that is already converted to dirt with it. If I place worm food outside the boundary, like this, Mister, I want to have some worm food, Wrigley is not gonna react to it. He will not be happy for it. However, if I place one of these things right here on the edge, he will change the earth. Oh, you're now talking? Okay. Wow, did he see that, Nick? We made that grass from scratch, so we did. And now I can keep making grass for as long as he can keep making worm food. Before long, we could have the whole island good and green. You know, once I actually have been thinking about doing that, but that's a lot. Seriously, that's really a lot. Making this entire island, all the spoiled soil, into green grassy earth. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's definitely not something I'm gonna be doing. Especially after when I did Builders 1. Made an entire island of ash green again. For what? For one shot at the end. That didn't even show the entire island. Yeah, it ain't worth it. Oh my goodness! Oh, they actually came outside the boundary. Did you make that worm food yourself, Nick? How did you do it? What in the world did you make it out of? You don't want to know, Rosie. Sorry, but you don't want to know. You definitely do not want to know. What do you mean, you know what? If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you. Most impressive. Oh, this guy now also joins in. The corruption has been purified, and grass grows upon the earth once more. Keep this up, and we shall have Furrowfield back in fine fettle before we know it. Yeah, not bad. When we're finished here, let's get this guy to work his magic back on the Isle of Awakening. Lulu will throw a fit. Ah, thanks, everyone. I couldn't have done without your help. If we keep at it, we might be able to get some nice flowers growing too. Doesn't that require flower seeds? Flowers? I've always wanted to see flowers. I've only ever heard about them in the stories. I can't wait for that day to come. Okay. Well, ow! You meanie! There! That's why I have the... As you can see, if you put the worm food inside, he will also, just like the scarecrow, do a little bit outside the boundary. But you do have to place it inside the boundary. And also, something I would like to point out. Maybe I should be taking up that on a higher... this one. How high is this? Yes, this is also perfect height. If I am placing this down here, and Wrigley will turn the soil similar to the scarecrow. He will not go all the way down. He will only change 3 layers of soil. So yeah, you kinda stuck with that then. So do consider, so when you want to do this, you actually either have to... That's the insta-kill effect again. You either have to manually change this bottom layer to look like the earth. And considering I have enough of them, I could. Or you have to dig down a little bit and then put another layer of spoiled soil over it again, in order to build up to earth again. But yeah. Also, one more thing. Let's see. When I do this, I need to show something. No. Let's bring this back. You can go in there. Whenever I place one of these worm foods here, and as you can see, the mountain also has some spoiled soil underneath it, and those soil also falls within the square of where the worm food should have effect. When I place this here, Wrigley will turn all the spoiled soil in this area to green earth, as you can see all the way down there. However, all the spoiled soil that is underneath the mountain, is underneath something, will not be turned. Now if I can get a block, let's hammer out this. And throw in some water. Yep. Blocks, and I also need a table. Let's get me a table. Where do I have a table? Well, let's make a bigger table. Is there? Let's grab a chest as well. Okay, now that I have this, I made a thing over here. I put a block here. I shall put the table over here. And I shall put the chest over here. Also, arid earth like this below will just be changed by the worm food, so don't worry about that a little bit. That is going to have an effect anyway. But when I place this here, you will see the effect is... Oh, I went a little bit too far down. It will just do it underwater. It will change all the soil that is underwater as well. It will change all the soil that is under a table, furniture, even the chest doesn't stop it. However, the block that I built there, that floor block or wall block or any wall block that you make yourself and put down will still prevent Wrigley from changing the earth. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna need to change this anyway. And fill this one up as well. So, yeah. Blocks do prevent Wrigley from also going underneath. Even if there is spoiled soil under it, it does not guarantee those blocks will not be changed. Picked it up later. Let's see, can I change this all in one go? No, I can't. Okay, just fix what I can fix. Oh, I have sufficient things to raise the base level again. Yeah, that'll be for later. Also, like I said before, if you place it somewhere over here, it won't harm any of the crops. Wrigley will not change any of that land. He will change the land underneath underneath the water though. So yeah. This I probably will have to alter again afterwards. Now that I have still two more of these guys, which one, where shall I put them? You know what? Let's put some over here. This one first? Yeah, this one first. And the other one is going to be... do I? Or won't I? Yeah. This is barely not enough. Also, if you want to go up a little bit higher, you can do that. Also, one more thing. Ground also counts as it. If you can see to the side, you can see that, well, it would be, it would change that. However, because those dirt blocks up here, you will see that those blocks down here will not change at all. He will only do where he has actually access to the surface block. And now I will have to wait for some more poop. Oh, I have more poop. Ooh, I can make 4 worm food again. Also, I probably will be grinding up a little bit more, how do I say it? A little bit more of the... grass seeds, that's the word that I was looking for. In order to... well... hey dude! I am close to level 8. Actually, I've always tried to wonder, does the insta-kill... yeah, insta-kills also works on those guys! Ha! And they are supposed to ship you to... oh man, this is such a close level. Let's... okay, I was gonna think, am I going to do something more in this episode? And I wanted to close it, but then these guys came in, and I was so close to a level up. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna close the episode up with. Melroth gets stronger and Neek reaches level 8. His maximum HP increases. And... I will learn a new recipe. Training Togs, a uniform of flexible fabric that makes movement speed a breeze. Defense plus 16 increases movement speed. Ooh. So, in other words, this is Training Togs. It has 16 defense compared to the 23 defense that the Tortoise Shell gives. The Tortoise Shell actually has a significant amount of defense on it, except it doesn't look that good as a Training Togs. But the increased movement speed is a valid consideration to take the Training Togs over the Tortoise Shell. Because an enemy that cannot hit you, you don't need to have any defense against those. If you can move out of the way before the attack hits or lands, then that is also very valid. Then it doesn't matter how much defense you have. And because it also doesn't look as ridiculous as the Tortoise Shell, I will be equipping this. Don't worry, I will eventually come back to this Tortoise Shell again, but I just like how this guy looks, man. Oh, just look at this. This is such a cool looking outfit. And this is just called Training Togs, and Initial is such an early game outfit. Man, this thing looks cool. I really wish we have one of these in a higher level defense, because, well, yeah, I can still have the higher level defense and then use the dressing table in order to change my look into this. Unfortunately, I don't have the dressing table yet. And I also do want to, well, maybe at the end of the game I will use the dressing table. I do want to run around with the various armor, so you know what kind of defense I'm actually working with throughout this Let's Play. Alright, but with that, having said that, I am going to say goodbye. This is the end of the episode. If you liked it, leave a like behind. If you didn't, leave a dislike behind. I also appreciate some, well, feedback on whatever I could improve. So don't scurry away from giving me that feedback. Until the next time, I don't know what I'm gonna do next, because I'm also thinking about, well, doing more building around here. But again, just thinking, do I have something to say or not, or just am I gonna build something or whatever. Well, we'll be seeing next time. If the village will look a little bit different, so be it. If otherwise, you will probably look at a building montage or something. All in all, I really cannot close a episode off in a good amount of time. I've learned that by now. All in all, I thank you all for watching. Until next time. Bye! Yes, you guys. Start pooping. I need more. More, I tell you. More!